We had a vignette with Tyler Bate and Butch going for coffee. I was somewhat entertained by this, but it was so awkward.
Dude, I love this. What are you talking about? Okay, tell me your thoughts. Your thoughts.
I'm only kidding around here. This is pretty much me and Way going out for coffee here, and you can jump to conclusions on which one's which. But Tyler Bate got his chai latte with oat milk, while he got
a cardamom chai latte, John.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And black coffee for Butch, which really fits his look. And Bate tries to get him to admit.
I thought dogs got free drinks at Starbucks.
They usually have the little water bowl for dogs inside, which he may have grabbed a newspaper and lifted his leg to pee. We don't know what happened before this, but yeah. And Tyler Bate just looks like he's off to the YMCA after this, and he tries to get Butch to admit it was fun last week. We've been friends for years, and that he can help Butch find his identity. Butch is like, I don't know. I've been barking up the wrong tree the last 2 years trying to find my identity. Tyler suggests they work on mindfulness techniques and breathing, including yoga, which, I mean, if there's a can't miss idea with Butch, it's always the odd couple tag team that he did with Matt Riddle, that he's done on the main roster. I mean, this is just,
he didn't really do it on the main roster.
He did it with someone else besides they did it with Riddle on the main. Oh, sorry, I'm getting it mixed up, because then it was Riddle with Randy Orton that they pretty much took the same kind of tactic with. Butch tells them to just let's go our separate ways on SmackDown, and that's it. Bate says, we can show the world what British strong style is all about. You've just got to look inward. So there you go. This is our story for Butch and Bate.
So you genuinely didn't like this?
No, I thought it was fine. I thought it was Butch being Butch, which I'm always going to be amused by.
He's not going to be Butch much longer is the indication that I think they were trying to present here. I mean, that was what I was mainly excited about. It was, first of all, I thought the video did a whole lot. Okay, it established Bates' sort of modern hippie character. It further established the history that existed between Tyler Bate and Butch. And
reminded us who is who.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm glad we had their names here. We know who they are.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Obviously, that was a concern here.
But another name that they brought up here was British Strong Style. So it could be, the tag team name going forward that they'll bring back. It even introduced some unique vernacular, just kind of specific to them in Unbelievable Techers as a possible catchphrase. And you got the tease of the transformation of dog to man with Butch possibly looking to reclaim his old name.
How did they explain that in the story? Like, why are you this name and why are you not your normal name?
Well, he was looking. How did they explain what LA Knight's transformation from Max Dupree to LA Knight? You just do it, okay? I was. How did they explain Avatar to Al Snow?
Well, they didn't explain it, but they're actually going to lengths to explain this one. So, like, how are we? Like, is this guy just going to wake up one day?
Appreciate the effort that they're actually.
I'm not a dog. I'm a man.
He will get on from all fours and he will get onto 2 feet. All right. Listen,
I'm literally the only person that misses the dog character, because I loved watching this man play a dog on television. That there will be a part of me that, I mean, he's largely ditched it for about a year now, but I will never forget peak Butch the dog.
We will always have those memories, okay, at some point. But this is like many things that Hunter has done since taking over. He is fixing one of Vince's mistakes, and this is one of the last.
He bought this house with like all this all this interior decorating to do. We've got to put in a new roof. We got to take out the pipes. Like, it's just what's our fall project? Okay, let's get the dog into human form.
And really, he's already done that with Butch here. He completely has shed all his fur, and he really is the old character. The only remnant of Vince is the name, and even judging from last week, like, I would argue it's still one of the big things holding him back. This terrible name that just reminds us of his, his old incarnation as a different species. So they are beginning the path towards him becoming human.
Can you imagine if this was, I mean, we throw out the real life consequences of Vince having to step away from creative, but could you imagine if they had the Jerry Lawler, Jerry Jarrett combo where it's like, you do 6 months and then I'll do 6 months and we'll just switch back and forth? Could you imagine watching 6 months of Hunter and then after all this, Vince gets 6 months to like just reverse course or God forbid goes wherever he does. And then it's like, Hunter, fix this.
Hey man, the man still has a great deal of control within this company.
That would be our ultimate brand split if they just gave Vince SmackDown and Hunter got Raw. I mean, we would truly get the brand split you always wanted.
Yes, it would be.